Okay, today we're going to learn the halachas that we already spoke about it. We have one shiur about this. If you have to have mezuzah in your office, and also if you have to say a bracha on it or not. So it says in the Tur, Reish Pei Vov, Sukkah Chag b'Chag v'Abayis shebasfino, the sukkah you build during the Yom Tov, what you have for Yom Tov. It says, or you have a home on your boat, on your ship, or you have stores in the marketplaces, pturim. They're all potter from the mezuzah. The reason for it, it says over here, because it says beischa, that's bais kva, below sukas arai, bais arai. So memela sukas chag pturim min mezuzah. So the chanuyos it would be the same, like the Bach says. By the chanuyos he says the lav diro he she'eno asuya lotzas velova velimkor sham scharosa. You by the store you don't live there. You just go in and out to sell your merchandise. And then he brings the Rambam that tam ipnei she'enon kvuim ledira, which is. So, l'choira, according to this, it would be the same thing. L'choira, you could say that the office, you don't live over there, and it's like a store. L'choira should be potter. However, the Prisha writes over here like this: V'nira de bezman hazeh elu chadorim hanikroim klitin chayovim v'tzorich iyun. I'm not sure exactly by what he says by the klitin, what looks like in some stores there was maybe a different setup than in a marketplace. It's chayovin, but tzorichin. He lived at tzorichin. Okay, let's see now what. So lichora, so far what we see from the tour, lichora, the office would be potter from the mezuzah because it's not osu ladiro. You don't live over there. You just go in and out of your office to do your business, and you go out. It's potter. So let's see what's going on over in Shulchan Aruch. The Shulchan Aruch saying the same thing, and then comes the Taz, and he says, "Nirali, afilu im yoshvim shom kol hayom pturim." Even they would sit in the office. Let's say some people spend more time in their office or in the business than at home, or b'chal spend a lot of time over there. It says pturim. And shom balayla. So now he brings a new idea to this halacha, because they're not there at night. Mikre aroy. And he brings a raya, the Taz. If you don't stay there at night, it's not called dira. It's called diras aray. The reason he says in Choshen Mishpat in Siman Kuf Mem. In Chazokah, we know that Chazkas Abatim, that's if somebody lived 3 years in somebody's house, he didn't say anything, then he says, what are you doing in my house? 3 years later, he says, you sold it to me, where's the star? I don't have a star, I lost it. The halacha is, after 3 years, Takahis, why didn't you say anything for 3 years? But over there, this whole discussion over there, what happened if somebody was there just during the day and not during the night? It's not a good chazakah. Because the whole idea, you reside in this location day and night. It's like you become a balabos, and the guy didn't tell you anything. The original owner, meaning Vitaka, sold it to you. But so Mashma from here says what's called a real chazakah when you live there day and night. Since the office you don't live there at night. He says there's a riot for lichas mezuzah too. It's called diras aroy. It's not a real chazakah. It's not a real dira potter when a mezuzah. Then he says like this. Then he brings what we just learned the Prisha. He says, "Prisha heniach ze betzorich iyun." According to the Prisha, as we said, that in some of the stores, the offices, would be chayv mezuzah. V'laniyus daiti, he says the Taz nirek moshe kasavti v'lodomil. Oh, now there's another question. We learn when we learned that somebody asked over here, if beis hateven ubeis habokar. At Chayav Mezuzah, where you store the wood, where you store the grain. Today we say that would be the garage, where you store the car, or the laundry room. It says over there Chayav Mezuzah. So he says, how much more an office? You store there, whether you're some merchandise in a store, on the office, on paperwork, or you yourself sit over there. So he says the truth is it's not the same. He says the shom tashmish hashayach loy. It says over there you store a thing that has to do with your household. you need their wood, you have their wine, you think that you need it.
Day-to-day living.
Yeah, it's part of living. Memele, he says, and chiluk ben yom lalayla. Even though you don't live in a storage place at night, it's still your extension of your home. Kach nireli, he said. Aval chanut shu beveisoi. If you have a store taka in your house, pesuach l'shus harabim pshita shetzorach mezuzah lepisra. Okay, so far again from the Taz Mashma, even though there's a kal v'chomer besa teven besa oitzor, that there's no dimion, because over there it's torche habayis, it's part of your home. Over here it's not your torche habayis. So again, so we have so far two shitas. It's the shita of the Prisha, which is tzorichil, you might need a mezuzah in a store and the office. The shita of the Taz for sure not. Now comes the Pitzchet Shuva over here, and he brings from Sefer Yada Ktano al Rambam. He says like this. שתומא על זה, דאם יש בחנות איזה סחוירה המונח שם תמיד, הבה לממש בסעיצר. Let's say you do have merchandise over there. Okay, for some people, schoira would be something they buy and sell. You could argue the same thing. Maybe my computer is my schoira, maybe that's my whole business, or whatever. I'm not going to go to this, the little protim. Right now, we're going to see it's not enough community, really. But let's say you do have some merchandise you sold. Let's say the jewelry, little jewelry box you sell from your office, jewelry, you show them samples, yeah? He says, Havala mamash besa oitzer. That it's take besa oitzer. If besa oitzer chayav, if where you store the wood, the wine, the oil, chayav mezuzah, how much more in your office? It says. Even though you're going to say somebody, when he's there, he keeps the schoira with him. Then at night, when he goes away, he takes it with him. Since they see the whole day, they should put mezuzah over there. The conclusion of Yada Ktana, that Sefer and the Rambam, the Kavona Satur v'Shulchan Aruch b'Chanuyas Shoisim, that changes the whole halacha now. What he says, the Yada Ktana is saying over here. Which store or office that potter from the mezuzah, he says, b'Chanuyas Shoisim b'Yom Deshuka b'Krochim Gedolim. It's talking about stores that they do it occasionally there's an auction day, there's a marketplace day. There used to be at the Yom, they have this, they come at a flea market, or they come to some auction day, they put a store over there for a day or two, just to sell the murder, then they go back home. He says, during auction time, they're there, during people come to buy and sell. Then they take them apart, or the store is there, but nobody using it, he says. That's the tour put the two halachas and the store. Then such a store will be potter, that diras arai, like sukas achag b'chag. But if you have an office, you're there every day or whatever, most of the time, it's a real acting office. According to this, it says you chayav mezuzah. It's no worse than besa oitzer, and you chayav bebrocha with the mezuzah with the brocha. I'll tell you, I have also over here, without getting to the why they say what they say, the Aruch HaShulchan, he has the same conclusion like the Yada Ktana, that it needs in the office you have to put a mezuzah with a bracha. Yes, the whole cheshbon, if you want to see it over there, it's in the Reish Peivav, Simon Seif Chavav. So he says, בחוסר הטעם שאין זה דירס כלל, וזה לפי שאין עשינו לדירס כלל, בחנויס כוסר לפי שאין קבועים לדירה, כלומר דירס אודם על הסחוירה. So anyway, when he goes over there, you see Lamaisa that's only according to the shita of the Rambam would be. He anyway hold by the Besa Oitzer, Besa Teven, it's like a potter. The only time it's chai when the woman does her makeups over there. It becomes like the dira. So according to this, Haga Ba'atzmcha, even the Rambam that says Besa Oitzer potter, when the women put their jewelry or makeups, it's chayav. So if you're in the office, if you have a sandwich, you have a coffee, it's also you're doing something like a woman does to her personal use. It's become your personal use too. So according to Aruch HaShulchan, according to Yada Ktana, the way they learn Pshat over here, which store, office potter, a store that comes only leprokim, according to this would be chayav. So again, so if you go three ways of here, somebody can bichlal not put according to the tas any mezuzah in the office. According to the Prisha Tzorichun, you would put probably without the bracha, and according to Yad Aktana and Aruch HaShulchan, you would put in the office you use, especially when you eat there once in a while, or you drink over there. It'd be like Isha Miskashezes Besa Oitzer Chayv Mezuzah. You would put mezuzah in the office with a bracha.
L'maisa?
Huh?
L'maisa, it's better to do without the bracha and just be.
I personally would say in its office you use every day, and like I said, and you could once in a while eat, drink. That you like the woman putting a makeup in the base of Otzer. I would say l'chora you should say with a bracha.